Hey guys, so I wanted to show you, gosh, I look really good right now and my phone's blowing up, so that's another thing. So this is really great. I think we're off to a really great start. So I know that in a lot of my tutorials I kind of skip past my whole face routine, and since the last time that I filmed my face routine makeup thing tutorial blah blah, there's been a lot of updates since then, a lot of changes. So I thought that it was about time that I update you on my current face makeup routine. Please forgive the fact that I'm in this little towel bow and my PJs, because why not, right? If you want to know how to make your face look like my face, sort of, kind of, then let's get started. So this is what I look like completely barefaced. My hair is up in a bun, and I got this little thing for Christmas, but you can get it from Ulta. I am not just in my bra, I'm in my PJs, people. I'm in my PJs. So I know that I haven't shown you guys my face routine in a long time, especially since I've been doing a lot of updates and changes about it. And this one's gonna be a little bit different just because I don't have the actual in-package product with me. I just have a sample of the stuff that I have been using lately and have been in love with. What I have been using in my past videos, and what I've been using for a while though, are these two products right here. This is the Urban Decay One and Done. It's basically their BB cream. It looks like this, and it is in the shade Light, or whoops, I got medium light in this one, whoopsies, oh well. Anyways, it's cool because I'm gonna return it and get the one that I'm gonna use today. My usual face routine is this product right here, One and Done in Light, and I mix that with the Anastasia foundation stick in beige because I feel like it gives a good medium coverage. Anastasia stick foundation on its own is kind of hard to blend out. It's good if you have oily skin, but if you're combination like me, where I am more towards normal to dry, especially dry in the T-zone, especially right on the sides of my nose, it doesn't really blend out that well, so I feel like mixing it with the One and Done kind of helps it along its way. I feel like every video I make, I am saying if you follow me on Snapchat, so seriously, if you're not following me at this point, like, why? Why? I don't understand you. I did like a little mini Ulta and Sephora haul for you guys on there, and I mentioned this product right here. This is the Pacifica Berry Matcha Recharging Face Lotion. And I confess to you guys that I never really moisturize. So yeah, had to change it up. I'm growing up. I'm getting older. I need to actually pay attention to my skin. I have been using like a one of those scrubby spinny things that my mom got me for my birthday, and been using a face cleanser, so that's why like I have these breakouts right here, some right along here, and like this right here is pretty red. It's because everything is coming to the surface, but it's okay. I'm paying a lot more attention to my skin. I know that it just needs love and moisture and all that kind of stuff. So now I'm gonna stop my rambling and get into what we're here for. What I have on my skin right now is my face moisturizer. Wow, why do you guys even watch me? This is ridiculous. What I have on my face right now is my face moisturizer that I already told you about from Pacifica, which smells so good. It smells like berries. I love it. And then I have a little bit of this MAC Fast Response Eye Cream under my eyes. So that's all that I have on my face. The first thing that I use is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I used to like live by this religiously, and then I kind of strayed away. I don't know why. Like I had no idea why. Let me know if you guys like these more talky videos. They do tend to run a lot longer than those little voiceover videos for obvious reasons. But yeah, so let me know if you prefer the talk through kind of videos, or if you just want to get to the nitty-gritty of the whole thing and just get some voiceover and a quick little 7-minute video. let me know. Next, I'm going to be using what's left of my sample of my new favorite foundation. I'm waiting for them to get it in stock, so every time that I go in, I just keep asking for samples. I guess my grand scheme is to return these two guys and pick up a full actual stick of this, which this is the Makeup Forever foundation stick in 315. It's almost gone, what am I gonna do? Of course I choose to make a video on this foundation once it's almost gone. You really planned this in the best way, Jessica, good job. Wow, such a weirdo. Do you guys watch Raw Beauty Kristi? If not, get on it. I don't fully agree with the some of the products that she really likes. I've tried them and I'm like, not for me, girl, but you know, everybody's got different skin and different tastes. But just watching her and her personality, I was like, yes, I like you. I'm going to take whatever I can out of this little sample, whatever's left of it, and I'm going to take my, this is the Sonia Kashuk synthetic brush from some line. Anyways, and it goes on so creamy and smooth and pigmented. I freaking love it. Like, if I actually had the stick itself, whoo, I'm just waiting for that to get in stock because they don't even have it. Like, I guess my shade is pretty popular because, yeah, they don't even have it inside the Sephora that's in JCPenney's, and I'm like, really? Really? Nobody shops in there. Just kidding. But yeah, so I'm applying as much as I can get out of this little sample thing because I'm living on a prayer, living on samples here. And it feels, oh my gosh, like this foundation feels so lightweight and leaves like this glowy, fresh looking, just glowy skin. I don't even know. So now I'm going to take my damp beauty blender and blend. Some of these makeup artists at Sephora honestly kind of bug me. I don't mean to be rude or disrespectful because I know, I mean, they're all just trying to do their best. Everybody's got a different skin and skin tones, textures, allergies, all of that stuff. But yeah, I have discoloration on my neck. I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that, but I do. So when they try and color match me, they try and match me to like the dark pigmentation in my neck, and I'm like, that is not gonna work. Like just look at me in general. This is not my shade. Like, I'm a little bit lighter than that, which is why the neck area stands out so much, because there's those dark patches. Anyways, yeah, I just thought that was kind of weird because they're like, are you sure this is your shade, that you want to match this? I'm like, yeah, I want to match my face color and I can warm that up later, but whatever, which I do. I warm it up with contour and bronzer and that stuff. Don't forget to do your ears and down your neck, please, ladies, please. Because it kills me when you see like this line right here, the mask basically, you see like where the foundation stops. And sometimes I'm guilty of it, and I think that's just because sometimes I don't use natural lighting and I don't notice that there's a freaking line across my face. But anyways, as you can see, this is like a full coverage mask, but it honestly feels like I have nothing on my skin. So pretty pumped about that, and it gives you that glowy, dewy sort of look, which I appreciate because I have normal to dry skin, so any type of moisture I could get into my skin, thumbs up. Okay, now concealer. I use the Shape Tape in medium light. I feel like everybody and their mom is using Shape Tape, but let me just tell you, there is a reason. This concealer is unlike any other concealer, and I think one of the girls at Ulta that's a rep for Tarte was saying that they're trying to formulate it for a foundation, which, yes please. But this concealer is so full coverage, a little goes a long way, and you don't, like, a lot of the time You don't need to set it or bake it because it dries on its own. And it's really good as eyeshadow primer too, is what I've noticed. I know that some people, like I mentioned earlier, like Raw Beauty Christie, she uses this concealer too. She puts it all on the areas where she wants to apply first, and then she starts blending it in. But this dries pretty quickly, so it really gets hard to blend out once it's been like sitting in the skin for a while. So that would be like my big advice to you guys. If you use Shape Tape, 1, a little goes a long way, and 2, when you apply it, I mean, don't feel rushed, but just know that it dries down matte pretty quickly, so you need to really work with it. But I think it's also a really good thing because, like I said earlier, you don't need to bake it or set it with setting powder because it dries matte quickly and doesn't really crease. Like on my eyelids it creases a little bit, but that's because there's like straight up, like, you have a crease in your eyelid. It's gonna settle a little bit, but under the eyes it kind of does its own thing. So now you can see I am painted to be like one tone. It's kind of creepy, honestly. Lately I have been going back to my Anastasia contour cream palette, or cream contour palette, however you want to go about it. The only reason that I stopped using it is because it was so hard to blend out. But once I picked up this Mercier, right? Mercier oil from Tarte, it has become so easy to work with, and I'm going to be using this color right here, which is Havana. I'm going to take a drop of my Mercier oil, and then I take a dense synthetic brush. This is from Sephora. It's just like their HD foundation brush that I got years ago, and I just kind of roll this around here. And then we dab. Oh shit, that was so wrong. We dab. There we go. I like to dab it on just because I feel like it's easier to work with. Because after I apply that, I go back in with the same beauty blender that I used before, and I blend it out. And this also helps warm up the skin. Yeah, blah blah blah. And then I just kind of work my way up here with what residual product is still on the beauty blender. And I don't know if it's the product or just because I have pretty pronounced cheekbones, but sometimes I feel like there's a line right here. Which, yeah, I think it's just my fucking cheekbones. It drives me nuts. Because I feel like it looks like there's, like, I missed a step and I don't know how to blend, but the reality is that, girl, I got chipmunk cheeks, and sometimes my cheekbones just are there. Just so you know, this isn't the only contour that I do. I get kind of crazy just because I kind of fucking love contour. That's it as far as the creams go. One thing, can I just like rant to you guys a little bit? So one thing that is like one of my pet peeves when it comes to applying makeup, especially contours, is when girls don't apply it all the way into, like, blending it into their hairline. It is so, I don't know, as a makeup artist it's kind of fucking depressing to see like this beautiful paint, like their mug is beat, but then you see like this white line right against their hairline because they didn't blend it up. I'm getting foundation on my little head scarf. Now I'm gonna go in with my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder that everyone and their mom uses, and I'm just going to get some onto the lid. Get some! I'm gonna take a fluffy powder brush, get some of this product, and I'm going to press it into my skin. Again, don't forget chin, neck area, and ears because you applied makeup there, so I mean shit. That you pressed it into your skin, you're gonna take that same fluffy brush or a brand new clean brush, it just needs to be fluffy brush, and just dust away the extra. So now that we are totally mattified, foundation and everything is set, all of the cream and liquid products that we are gonna use are totally set, I'm gonna go back in and start doing like the real contour and blush and all that shit. So, not too long ago, the 500 point Sephora thing was actually something that I wanted, and that was like a Too Faced kit that came with this little palette right here, like the mini chocolate bar, and then eyeshadow primer. I had to get it because I feel like all their other point thingies are shit, don't you think? I feel like there are things that I've used my points on that I'm like, what did I do that for? I'm never gonna use that shit. Or things that I'm like, oh yeah, I totally want that, never use it. So I've been using the chocolate Soleil, oh my god. I've been using this right here, I believe it's chocolate Soleil? Chocolate. I've been using the chocolate here with a big fluffy fan brush, and I just go over my contour and just kind of fan it up a little bit, just so it's a little bit easier to blend with the blush and all that stuff later on. And then I flip it and get that hairline up top. Again, getting it actually into the hairline. You may have noticed I didn't contour all my chins with the cream contour. It's because I didn't want it to be too harsh. So I am using the residual product on this fan brush and contouring my chins. So this does look a little heavy, but trust me, we fix it. Like I mentioned earlier, another thing that came in that Too Faced little 500 point thing from Sephora was this. No, this was part of my birthday thing, yeah. Oh shit. So that means that what came with this was this guy right here. So I got a melted lip thingy and chocolate honey and an eyeshadow primer. So this is what came in the 500 point thing from Sephora. Next thing I got from Sephora for my birthday, and it is this blush in Tarte. I'm pretty sure this is a matte. I don't see any shimmer, but it's this really pretty, just like peachy nectarine almost. It's really pretty. So I just take a little bit on my little blush brush, get it on the apples of my cheeks and work it back. And that kind of like helps blend it in with the contour that you already have on there. Woo! This is looking a little bit more than I usually do. But again, like I said, we can go back and fix these things. Before I do highlights, I already feel like I got a little heavy-handed, a lot heavy-handed on, well, mostly this side. I'm going to go back in with my Laura Mercier translucent powder and my big fluffy brush. I'm just gonna go over top of that and just kind of buff it out and swirl it around, and that'll kind of calm it down a little bit. Okay, and so for my highlight today, I'm going to be using my little sample size of Becca's highlight in Opal. I have been, my god, like this highlight is so pretty, so pretty. I want to try out some of the other ones that they have, but I cannot find the one that I want. So I'm just gonna take this little brush here. This is Morphe M509. Get some of that, tap off the extra, and just sweep it across. And I bring it up to my temples too. Ooh. Yes. My god, people, like this highlight though. And then just a little on the chin. I don't really put any on my forehead just because I tend to get a little bit oily there anyways, so I don't want to like add to the issue. And for my nose, I use my finger for that part. I go like, normally like this is the tip of my nose, but I go right above it. I feel like it just kind of gives it that upturned kind of cutesy look, and then I go right down the bridge with the excess. Every once in a while, if I'm feeling like real crazy, go in with my Jeffree Star Skin Frost in Peach Goddess, which, by the way, like, look, the print on it came off, and that happened. So yeah, that's not too fun. But every once in a while, I'll go in with that and just do, like, the fronts of my cheeks with them, just to really, like, make everything pronounced. But nope, I think I'm just gonna go in with whatever's left on my blush brush, because I feel like I mattified that a little too much, and just go over the apples of my cheeks with it. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be taking my Real Techniques, what do they call this one? Their little beauty blender knockoff thing? I don't know what it's called. Which, honestly, I'm not really a big fan of this sponge. It works for some people. I'm not really that crazy about it. But it does work really well for what I'm about to use it for right now, which is to clean up underneath. So I'm gonna be taking some of that translucent powder that we used before. I'm gonna take the flat part of the sponge. This isn't a wet sponge or a damp sponge. I mean, I don't feel like it really makes a difference, because whatever. And I'm just going to get my hair out of the way, make a clean line. So I don't let that sit very long, just because I don't really want it to, I don't know, lay down a pigmentation. I just kind of want it to clean up that line under my cheek. So I'm going to go back in with that fluffy brush we used before and just kind of swirl it around to dust off the extra, and also help to kind of blend it a little bit so that it's not a super harsh line right down that cheek. And this is what it looks like at this point. So that is it for my face routine. Next, I usually do my eyebrows, and then I do eyeshadow, eyeliner, and lipstick. So yeah, I'm gonna go off camera, do all of that, and then I will see you at the end. So the sun keeps going up and down and in and out and all this shit, so the lighting is all fucked up, and I'm pretty sure the camera's at an angle, but whatever. So my makeup is done, it's on, we're good, we're good. So this is the final look, and yes, I'm still in my head thing, my bow, and my PJs, cause fuck it. So that's it. If you want to know any of the products that I used on and off camera, all of those will be listed down below, along with all of my social media links, so you can catch me outside on Snapchat and Instagram and Facebook and all of the things. Until next time, I love you guys, and remember, if they ain't paying your bills, pay them no mind. Check you later.